fine afternoon to enjoy our national pastime at Seattle's Safeco Field. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Into the box, Malik Smith. He will lead this one off today. The pitch.
Left fielder, Malik Smith.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And right out of the gates, the Mariners will be forced to deal with his speed at first base. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Denard Span. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike called. Now the throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Seager has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Matt Duffy comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. A 1-0 delivery. Set. Here comes the 1-1 towards second, and this is taken for the out. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. 0-1 the count. Smith on third with 2 out. Behind 0-2 now. Ramos, 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season. Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Settling in now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Ramos is there. 1 away. Gene Segura standing in.
Second, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Hit hard, but foul. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Miller ranging into shallow right makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Previous history with Blake Snell, batting at an even .400. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Kevin Kiermaier, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gordon giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Brad Miller. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Miller is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the second round, and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Nelson
Infield in the
Cruz.
overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out. Next for Seattle, Mike Margema. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Previous history with Blake Snell. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier on the run. And that's the third out. Here's Echeverria now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Shortstop, Adeiny Echeverria.
Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Malik Smith the next to hit. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. This is in the air out to right field. Zobrist has a read on it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half. but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Another 0-2 coming. Softly on a line to third, but an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. Stepping up now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Right fielder, Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. The 1-0 home is taken for ball two. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. Echeverria is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Dan Vogelbach is next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in once again, Matt Duffy, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Matt Duffy.
First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hops this one up. Vogelbach shading to his right. He's got it one away. Ready for another chance. Wilson Ramos 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2. The 0-2 home. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gomez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. Dribbled to the right side. And there's out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brad Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. And the Mariners have themselves their first base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Segura.
He's set and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in standing. Gordon leads off second with nobody out. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll go back to second another time here. And the fans don't like this at all. Here it is, the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there, base hit. The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. In now the Mariners DH. Nelson Cruz, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Into the box now, Mike Marchima. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Marchima becomes out number 2 this inning. Lifted down the line in left. On the run is Smith. Through first and hustling for second. Throwing to second, and he is into second with a 2-out double. Here's Ben Zobrist now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. This pitch is popped up. Snell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. strike one to start the at-bat. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard. Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A high fastball is in there.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. He's set. Here it comes. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready once again, Denard Span, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and a strike to count. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And it's 1-2. Hit out towards second. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third. And we are tied at 3 apiece. Standing in, Matt Duffy trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. It comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Down the third baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Digging in once again, Wilson Ramos. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. Up next for the Rays, Kevin Kiermaier singled home a run in his last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this is fouled at the plate. Iwakuma comes set. Here's the 0-2. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Digging in now for the Mariners, Josh Reddick.
Leading off for the Mariners, left fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. At home plate. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Striding in, Ken Vogelbach. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Missed with a slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Center fielder,
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. 2-1 now to Gordon. Hit out towards second. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Gene Segura standing in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 4-1. Here it comes, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Working for the punch out and the offering. Softly hit out to short. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. And will step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. The 3-0. High pop up. Duffy over to his left. And that ends the inning. Digging in, Carlos Gomez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
2 strike pitches, chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now here's the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2. Cano with it at second. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The batter, number 13.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brad Miller. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Looking at a tough pitch, called a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away. At the plate, Adeiny Echeverria. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Curveball that catches the inside corner. 0-2, here it comes. Hit hard to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Ready for another shot now, Rob Refsnyder. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game. So Tampa's batting order turns over, set to go. Malik Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Nelson Cruz will match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The catcher, number 28.
So striding forward now, Mike Margima. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Cruz on at first, nobody out. One and two now. Bouncer up the middle. Fielded by Echeverria. He'll go to the bag for one, and the return throw is wide and not in time as it pulled him off the bag, and they'll settle for just the one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count. This is skied into short left center.
Coming in is Smith.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. So 1-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Denard Span. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's the pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Altavilla, the right-hander, standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
First offering on its way. Span runs to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Wilson Ramos. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 on its way. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Span at second. Ramos is over at first with 1 away. This one's flared toward left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that's the second out. Here's Carlos Gomez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit up.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2-1. The 2-1 home. High pop-up. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in once again, Dan Vogelbach. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go D. Gordon. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. Gene Segura standing in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And once again, Robinson Cano, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. There he goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away. Chaz Roan takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Cruz awaits the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Ready for another chance? Mike Margima. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And a dive, but he's back. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he'll dive back in safely. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Coming in is Gomez. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Digging in and looking for more, Brad Miller. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Brad Miller. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mariners, number 50, Nick Vincent.
First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Echeverria now. His career history with Nick Vincent, he's 1 for 3. Chopped weakly to the left. And there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now. Rob Refsnyder 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing and a pop-up now to the left side. Vincent got it, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Kyle Seager.
He's set, and the pitch. Down the first baseline. Refsnyder gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 2 gone. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning. And just like that, the side is retired. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. 0-1, here it comes. And well, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Denard Span. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Segura for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Austin Pruitt comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Digging in now for the Mariners, Dan Vogelbach. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Lifted down the line in left. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Pruitt is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Gene Segura standing in. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cano is a real threat at the plate. His batting line sits at the .340 mark.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Refsnyder has it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Mike Lee takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 8, Mike Lee.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Here's Carlos Gomez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller. Past battles with Mike Lee. A handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a pop-up now. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Stepping in, Adeiny Echeverria. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. The 0-1. Way out in front.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Nelson Cruz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep full side.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Mike Margima waits on deck. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gomez has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Next for Seattle, Mike Margima. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. The pitch.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Swinging on 3-0, and it's fouled right into the catcher's glove. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Duffy is under it. And that retires the side. So stepping in, Rob Refsnyder. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
The first baseman, number 33, Rob Refsnyder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Changeup in for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Malik Smith. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Next will be the designated hitter, Denard Span. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Zobrist moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1. Swing and a liner. And a leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center, the base hit. Now in the box, Josh Reddick. The winning run is at first base.
Josh Reddick.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Fouled off. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a huge mistake as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Coming in is Smith. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down. Dan Vogelbach is next. As he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And he's back in standing. Here's the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. And this is down. And that should do it. And the Mariners are going to walk home as winners. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one. And this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For the Rays, 5 runs, 15 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.